Hey guys, so today's topic is something I think everyone can relate to: exams. At some point, we have all gone through it, right? And more specifically, about exam stress. So, there have been a lot of articles recently about exam stress. Some saying that, some our students don't actually care about COVID 19, they're more worried about the exams. And other articles that are saying that parents are having the opposite, where the lesser exams a student has, the more worried they are. I want to know, how stressed are Singaporeans about exams? And I'm going to find out. Let's go. What what does examinations mean to you?
Examinations is to test whether you're able to answer the questions. It's just based on the topics lah. If you ask me,
I see.
just answer for the topic which is being tested to you. That's all.
Well, it's a platform for us to test our qualification of certain field where we are, whatever we are studying or majoring in.
They are a test of how much you have learned in your curriculum and see how effective the teaching has been.
I think examinations are like a way to gauge how much you've learned in school. So like it's to ensure that you've actually learned something.
It's a good example for students for them to how to become in future what they want to study in future. So during the examination, once they get a good marks, they will have a proper job with better grade. All this.
What stresses you the most about examinations?
I think the most stressful thing for me it would be like the expectations of my grades and performance wise. So naturally parents are like expectant of their children to do better in exams.
The time limitation. Sometimes we may not have the time to study on time or prepare on time. We'll do last minute. Or especially the subjects that we're going to take right for exam. That will stress us out, especially mathematics.
I suppose whether you get a good grade or not.
So it's about results as well. Alright, but why the results?
Because as you can see, like examinations are tests, right? So if you haven't been working as hard as you have wanted to be, right? So it's just really a disappointment if you know that you could have done better. So yeah, I guess the results are show of that.
And do you think examinations can predict future success?
No, I don't think. It depends on the children. It's not that because of the exam only they can be successful. Even some people didn't study well, they never do well in the exams, so they become very popular. So exam is not the future.
No, definitely no. Examination is just for academic wise, but when you come out to the real world, right, that's where the real world is. You must be street smart.
I see. So not book smart, but street smart.
Street smart. Book
Okay.
smart, yes lah, for knowledge, of course. Because knowledge, it doesn't come overnight. You have to read and experience. So still street smart is the one going to teach you the lesson for the whole of your life.
I do not think so. I mean, they can in some ways, but I feel like examinations, they don't necessarily determine what your future can be. Because your future is, there's many factors. There's luck, there's your own ability, and most importantly, other people, right? So tests are only testing one aspect of it, and it's your own ability. So technically, it cannot predict your future.
Okay, my personal opinion, no, because personally, I know a lot of people who do not excel in the academic, but they do have their own talents in them, which made them excel in their own field. I'm going to say that the education or certification is not important, but I can say that talent and these are both well balanced. So there's no such thing that with your certification you can excel, or with just your talent you can excel. So both are actually balanced.
1 to 10, how stressed do you get during exams?
I reckon about 6 because I do get prepared, but still the nerves still get.
Oh, 9.
I think 8 or 9.
Okay. Well, even if you're well prepared, I can still say, until you walk out of the hall, it will be around, 8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10, okay? Yeah.
Although you're well prepared,
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because anything can happen while you're sitting and writing, and you may go blackout. It just can be anything. So the moment you walk out of the hall, that's when you press play.
So, based on our answers, it's clear to see that there's a lot of stress around examinations, be it for the time that you have to prepare, waiting for your results, or even the expectations you have put upon yourself, all by families. And I think that it's not much we can do about this. As long as examinations exist, where we are tested based on rubric, we will be expected to get a certain amount of marks. And I have no idea how we're going to solve this. But I'm hoping that one day we can get to a point where students are not stressing about examination more than a deadly virus. So, with that said, this has been CityJo Dharmhik for Singapore 1. Goodbye.